Hey everyone, welcome to Cricut Time!
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for more project ideas and tutorials.
Hey everyone, have you ever designed a project with a really thin font, only to find that it was a nightmare to weed? If so, then this video is for you. I'll show you a simple and easy technique to make your next project a success. For today's project, I have Dream Big written in a very thin font. I have it cut in half, and I'm going to use two different techniques to weed each half. So if you haven't used a really skinny font yet, they are definitely the hardest thing to weed. The letters have a tendency to shift in the cutting process, and the tiniest little sections have the tendency to get stuck to the vinyl behind. So I'm going to use the regular weeding technique to show you what I mean. In regular weeding, you just go through and pull off the parts that you don't want in your design. When you're using a really skinny font though, this is easier said than done. Even when being super careful, when I try to pull the backing off of this word dream, my letter comes up with the background vinyl, and it's really hard to get it back in place and to have it stay in place. Often when you're doing letters, it's easier to start by removing the insides of the letters. But as you can see here, when I do that, it pulls up my D completely. For this half of the design, I only have 5 letters. Imagine if you tried to do it this way with a large scale project. That would be extremely frustrating and time consuming. So now I'll show you what happens if I tried to pull off that backing completely. This would be a complete fail. None of my letters are stuck to the backing, and all of them are kind of half stuck on to my vinyl. I could attempt to pull these off and reposition them on the paper, but I probably wouldn't be able to line them up right. Alright, now that I've shown you why regular weeding doesn't work for skinny fonts, I'll show you how to remedy this. So what we're going to need is a piece of transfer tape, and while everything's still stuck down to the mat, stick it on top of your vinyl and scrape it down a lot so that the adhesive makes contact with all of your letters. Then just flip over your mat and pull your mat away from your vinyl. Take your design, flip it over, and stick it back onto your mat with the picture facing down. Grab your scraper one more time and stick everything down. This technique that we're going to use is called reverse weeding, and as the name suggests, we're going to pull everything up from the back. So just grab a weeding tool, pull up an edge of your backing paper, and pull it off. With letters, it's always easiest to start in the middle, so just hold your vinyl firmly in place and pull up the parts in the middle. If you push too hard in this step, your transfer paper is going to try to come up too, so if you have any difficulty, just try pushing a little less. Once all the inside pieces are gone, you can lift up a corner and slowly and carefully pull off the rest of the vinyl. And as you can see, all of my letters are perfectly intact, and I don't have any of the lifting issues that I did when I tried to weed these normally. So the next time that you're having a problem weeding your project, I encourage you to try the reverse weeding technique, and leave me a comment below and let me know how it went. Thanks for joining me today. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more project ideas and tutorials on all things Cricut.